Now I will discuss about the introduction in our journal. Spending meets a person's immediate needs, while saving helps them meet their future wants. Saving apply commodities and services to the fulfillment of desire in an indirect way, whereas spending applies goods and services directly to the satisfying of wants. This saving is essential of a variety of reasons. These include things like the growing cost of living and fluctuating currency value. We survey polytechnic students, specifically those enrolled in the first and second semester of the Logistics and Supply Chain Management Diploma Program. The survey's findings reveal that the Logistics and Supply Chain Management Program students are aware of how to save the money.
Hi, my name is Nur Alia Natasha binti Mama Isyani and my metric number is 22DLS22F1009. Now I will explain about literature review. A literature review is a text written by some to consider the critical point of current knowledge, including substantive findings as well as theoretical and methodological contribution to a particular topic. Based on Hilary Ho, Lauren J. Leach, in her study, Differences in Spending Habit and Credit Use of College Students, they show both gender are spending on food and assignment spending. In P.P. Ajay's opinion, in his research, a study on saving and spending habit of youth, with reference of treasure DT, he compares the spending and saving habit of youth. Convenient sampling method is used for his study. Many of students respondents are answering purpose of their spending are for emergency use and higher study. Based on Jamal Muhammad Ismail Alikam, the purpose of the study, the effect of family, peer behavior, saving, spending behavior on financial literacy amid the young generation of Malaysia.
Now, I will discuss about problem statement. From this survey, we found that there are students who lack money to spend on food. Cafe Lawang offer a ramen menu with only RM5 to help and overcome the problem of students who lack money. From this survey, we also found that there are a few students who are not interested in saving. We suggest that Polytechnic Nilai conduct a seminar on saving to give awareness to students to regularly save for the future. We also can identify that students spend less of their money on shopping because they spend more needs than wants. Polytechnic Nilai can suggest to carry out a saving campaign so that it can attract the interest of students to keep saving and not waste money.
Next, methodology. The Google Form survey was the method used for this study. Primary data was collected using a semi-structured interview guide from 110 randomly selected by DLS students in Polytechnic Nilai. The estimate number of DLS students for semester 1 and semester 2 is 130 students. Also, the survey are run for 1 week. The respondents were young adult and adult between the age of 18 to 25 years old. Secondary data collected was based on published information, journal, and report found on the internet.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Nur Ain Hazani binti Muhammad Nasi and my metric number is 23DLS22F1015. And in this part, I will explain about the presentation of finding from our survey of spending expenditure. Number 1, count of semester. We get 48.2% that count 53 students from semester 1. Then we get 51.8% that count 57 students from semester 2. Number 2, count of gender. We get 39.1% that count 43 from male students. And we get 16.9% that count 67 from female students. Number 3, count of how much student will earn per month. First, we get 45 students that earn RM200 to RM500 per month on percentage 40.9%. Second, we get 21 students that earn more than 500 ringgit per month on percentage 19.1%. Thirdly, we get 45 students that earn 100 to 200 ringgit per month on percentage 40%. Therefore, count off how much students spend per month. Firstly, we get 48 students that spend 100 to 200 per month on percentage 43.6%. Secondly, we get 32 students that spend more than 200 ringgit per month on percentage 29.1%. And thirdly, we get 30 students that spend 15 to 100 ringgit per month on percentage 27.3%. Number 5, what students spending on? Firstly, on assignment spending, we get 65 students on percentage 59.1%. Secondly, we get 71 students that spend on food on percentage 64.5%. Then, we get 36 students that spend on shopping on percentage 32.7%. And lastly, we get 41 students that spend on basic need on percentage 37.3%. 6. Count off how often students saving. Normally, we get 52 students on percentage 47.3%. On everyday, we get 18 students on percentage 16.4%. And on weekly, we get 31 students on percentage 28.2%. And lastly, 9 students on yearly on percentage 8.2%. 7. What is the purpose of student saving? For travelling purpose, we get 15 students on percentage 13.6%. Then for higher study, we get 29 students on percentage 26.4%. And lastly, for emergency use, we get 66 students on percentage 60%. Number 8. Count off student response on question. Saving is important. First, 81 students agree saving is important on percentage 73.6%. Next, 27 students respond natural on saving is important on percentage 24.5%. And lastly, 2 students disagree for saving is important on percentage 1.8%.
This slide shows result and discussion. From the survey, we get more female respondent than male respondent. Students are basically earn 200 ringgit to 500 ringgit, and it may be because they have pocket money from working or parents' money. And then student DLS1 and DLS2 spending on food and assignment spending more than else. Students are prefer saving monthly because it is easy way to saving. Students also are saving for emergency use rather than saving for travel or further studies. Saving plays an integral part in person's life as it is, and it drives financial and independence and freedom. It was evidence that the habit of saving among students of the logistic and supply chain management DLS program is not encouraging the basic understanding for financial freedom and independence were not adequate. Saving is the simplest definition, is setting something of the value aside for use. Therefore, it is important that students understand the essence of saving despite their income. It will be in the interest of DLS students to consider acquiring further studies to increase their income.